Hello there guys, welcome back to the channel. Soul here, and today I'm going to show you how to take Hammerman HQ level 40. I have different ways of taking him, so I'm going to show you all the ways that I know how to take it. I'm going to attack it and then retreat essentially, so I can record it in video, the different ways to take it out. I haven't figured out how many ways I can take it out. I'm counting right now 3 or 4. So yeah, just don't pay attention to how many I'm saying right now. I'll put in the description the different methods and a time link so that you can go directly to each of the methods. So just watch the video in its entirety. Now, Hammerman HQ 40, it's a little bit challenging, mainly because it has 2 super mortars. Now, these guys have an insane range. It's about the same range as a rocket launcher. They don't have any blind spot, so you cannot go into the blind spot and kill it. And they have an insane amount of health. Most of us who are low level will not be able to GBE this thing out. Or if we do GBE it out, use energy, artillery, and barrage, we're gonna run out, and we're not gonna have enough energy to maneuver. Now, this is a level mortar 4, so it does 4,200 damage per shot. So it's gonna one-shot your tanks at this level, no matter what. It's gonna one-shot your heavies, no matter what. So mass troops is the key for this, all right? Now, the splash damage is very small. It's 1.2 tiles, so it's not that bad, all right? Now, let me show you really quickly the level of my troops that I'll be using on this video. I have level 13 landing craft, so 17 capacity all across the board. I have level 11 Rifleman, level 9 Zookas, level 7 Warriors. Tanks, I'm not going to use them, so level 1 tanks. Artillery level 12, barrage level 5, shock level 4, smoke level 4, and smoke screen level 1. All right, so let's go for it. I'm going to show you the first one that I'm going to show you right now. It's using Rifleman Zooka. All right, so stick with me and I'll be back in a second. All right, so we're here. We're ready to take on the first one, or do the first attempt. I'm going to go ahead, like I said, Rifleman Zooka, and I'm going to show you the strategy. The idea is I'm going to land a boat of Riflemen here. Look where the range is, right? I want to load a boat of Riflemen on this area, and I'm going to let them go forward, going to let the mortar fire. At the same time, I'm going to land the rest of my troops on this corner. I'm going to also, before that, I'm going to barrage some of these mines out. And what I want is the mortar to fire at my riflemen. The rifleman speed is enough that they can essentially avoid the arc. While the shell is traveling down, they will avoid the shell hit. Now, Zookas walk too close to riflemen, so they're going to get hit. Those are the ones that are going to get hit. So by me doing this, I'm going to force the mortar to fire over my troops, over the first set of troops, avoiding the Zookas, and then I'm going to attack it directly. All right, so let's go for it. All right, so here we are. Like I said, I'm going to clear some of these mines right here, just because I want to keep some of my riflemen and some of my Zookas alive. Awesome. So I'm going to land, like I said, I'm going to land a boat of riflemen here, and the rest ones here. I'm going to let them fire. I'm going to let the mortar fire. I'm gonna let him fire again, actually. All right, now I'm gonna engage and I'm gonna shock it. Now he's gonna fire again. I'm not gonna waste a shock on that. And then I'm gonna flare back. And now I have all these GBE here just to take out. I'm going to be able to gather enough GBE for a couple of shocks. You see, I have most of my Zookas still, most of my riflemen still. All right, now I'm gonna flare here to this corner. Hopefully, my guys will not eat most of those mines. I'm gonna flare here. Then I'm gonna engage this, and I'm gonna shock the mortar. Because if I don't shock the mortar is gonna fire over my riflemen, and they would have hit my Zookas, right? I'm gonna shock again, and I'm about to defeat this guy, so I'm gonna retreat. So that's the first way. That's the first way to defeat it. You would have seen that I would have gotten this, no problem at all. So that's the first way to take this. Now, another alternative would be using the same approach with all riflemen. You can do it with all riflemen too. And if you, I'll guess I will load all riflemen next and do this attack with all riflemen. All right, so troop finish loading. We're gonna go ahead and look at the second way in which we can take Hammerman HQ 40, which is using all riflemen, pretty similar to the first attack that I just did a few seconds ago. The only difference is that we just have all riflemen. And there are two ways to do this with all riflemen. The first way, my apologies. The first way would be like we just did. We're gonna just go ahead and attack here. We're gonna use we usually don't need with riflemen. We don't need to clear the mines. I'm just gonna clear them just to have consistency, minimize the losses that we're gonna have early on. So we're gonna land one boat of riflemen, the other boat here. That mortar is gonna fire. All right. I'm just gonna let them walk. I'm gonna lose a couple. It doesn't matter. Just when they get to that point, then I'm gonna target. And I'm going to shock him. Remember, he fires every 6 seconds. If we need to shock a second time, we'll do. Yes, we will. We will. Just to prevent this from killing our troops. There we go. Now I'm flaring back. Just going to destroy the sniper towers. We're going to gain a whole bunch of GBE. All right, I'm gonna fly here to the top just to get everybody there. Now we need to be careful because that mortar is gonna fire. Now I'm gonna move forward. Now I'm gonna shock the mortar. And now it's just a matter of destroying that HQ before it goes down. You're gonna see I'm almost there. I'm gonna retreat because I don't wanna destroy it, but I would have destroyed that very, very easily. So that's 17 riflemen. So what is that? I have 6 boats, so that's 60, and then 6 times 7 is 42, right? So 102 riflemen? Is that the right number? All right, so we're ready to do the third way of taking Hammerman. This time, again, using all riflemen attack. And it essentially involves, instead of targeting the mortar, we will just gonna land our troops and go for it on the right side, shock that mortar as much as we can. We will only need to shock them a couple of times. It's not a big problem. And then make our way to the top. So let's go for it. Now, this time, what I want to do, I want to gain some GBE by destroying this. I'm gonna destroy this, and I'm gonna destroy that. That way, my guys are not gonna spend that much time on the top. Gonna land one boat of riflemen here, the other one's here. Remember, it's just to make our mortar fire, not at the cluster, but at the smaller group of riflemen. All right. So when he's about to fire, now I'm gonna shock him. I need to shock him just to prevent death. All right. Now he's gonna fire. I'm gonna move. You can easily avoid him. It's not a problem. I'm gonna fly here to the back. He's gonna fire again. I'm gonna avoid him. Now I target the HQ, make them split, shock and shock, 2 shocks. That's all you need. All right, that HQ is about to fall, and I'm gonna retreat. All right, that will be the third way. Oh my God, the fourth way. Okay, I did Rifleman Zooka. I did all riflemen attacking the thing. So this is the third one, I think. Yeah, this will be the third way of taking him. So I'm gonna reload. This time I'm gonna do it with warriors, and it's very similar to the attack that we just did with riflemen. We're gonna destroy some of the stuff, destroy the sniper towers, and then go for it. So let me reload my troops, and I'll be back when I do. All right, warriors are loaded. As you can see, I have 5 on each boat, so I have 30 warriors here. And the attack is gonna follow pretty much the same sort of style that we did on the last Rifleman attack. So if you don't have warriors, high level warriors, you can do it with Rifleman. If you don't have Rifleman, you can do it with warriors. But here we go. So as with before, I want to avoid losing some of my warriors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a barrage right here just to clear some of those boom mines that I expect my warriors are going to walk on. Now, as with before, landing a boat of warriors are in the front. Warriors should be able to essentially outrun the mortar. There's no way the mortar can hit them. You see, every time they move, they're moving around. Now, when they're like this, they're more vulnerable. So at that point, then I'll shock the mortar. They're gonna still be vulnerable. There we go. So now I'm gonna move. Now I target this. Shock and shock. Oh no! That was silly of me. So I'm gonna retreat because you know I got this. There's no point. Oh no, my guys are gonna walk all over this place. Oh, that was horrible. All right, guys. So I'll reload my warriors again, and then do another type of takedown. Give me a few seconds. All right. So let's take a look at the fifth way we could take this base out. This one is gonna be a little bit more messy, but it's more messy because it requires you to take out the mortar, this mortar with your troops, like we did with the Rifleman. But when you do that, you're going to be in the direction of the other mortar. So you're going to lose a lot more troops this way, but we'll still have a way to take it out. So we'll go ahead and show you how we'll do that. So 2 barrages, boom mines are deadly. I say they're deadly to your warriors essentially because. Let me do 1, 2, and then the other one's here. Essentially, because if they're in a neat little pack, they're gonna get wrecked. Oh, I should have shocked it. Let me shock it around. Oh, I flared too early. Let's see if we can take it out with actual troops. Yeah, there we go. So I took it out too early. I took my troops too early, but we still managed to take this one out, no problem. There's a lot of GB that you can farm. All right, I'm gonna have my troops. Oh, don't step on the boom mines. I'm gonna have my troops stop. Go up here. I did not flare directly to the HQ because I didn't want to spread early. And there we go. I'm gonna just flare here and shock here, and we should be able to take this one out. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna be able. So I'm gonna retreat. I'll show you that we essentially could have taken that down really easily. And then, so this is the fifth way. My HQ is about to finish upgrading to HQ number 14, so I'll have access to smoke in about half an hour. So I'm gonna load again my warriors and then do the final attack with smoke, because why not? So I'll catch you in a little bit. All right, as I promised, I finished loading my troops. My headquarters now upgraded to level 14, which gave us access to the smoke screen. Let's see how much time do we have for that. Where is it? This is it. Yeah. So we have 9 seconds smoke, which is not a lot, but we'll manage. And we're gonna go ahead and take down finally take down HQ 40 using Smoky Warriors. Why not? I show you already 5 different ways to take it down, and we're gonna show you the 6th way. Now, I don't have to do this, but I'm gonna start by essentially destroying. I'm gonna start by destroying this container right here. All right. So that should give me, if I'm lucky, yes, it gave me 6 extra containers. So 18 extra GBE. So now what I'm gonna end up doing is the following. I'm gonna smoke my troops here to this machine gun. I'm gonna partly smoke them here to to the flamethrower, and after that I'm not going to do anything else. I'm going to smoke them directly to the HQ. The idea being, I want these mortars to actually fire at my troops, and so that's going to give me an extra 6 seconds if I need to essentially take more time to destroy the HQ. So let's go for it. Like I said, I'm going to smoke them to the machine gun. All right, now I'm gonna smoke them directly to the HQ, but I'm gonna just partly smoke them. Actually, I'm not. I'm just gonna shock. And yeah, I have one extra shock, but I think we should be able to finish this off before they fire. Unfortunately, they fire, so we're gonna end up losing a few warriors there. I could have shocked actually a lot more times. But it doesn't matter. We finish Hammerman HQ number 40. We earn a whole bunch of crystals and fragments and stuff. We're gonna take that a look in a second. So 96,000, 71,000, 55, 6 fragments, 4 shards, and 2 crystals. Very good. 1 intel 2. We ended up losing 21 warriors. That's pretty much all of our warriors because those mortars just hit us. I could have, like I said, shocked, but it didn't matter. HQ went down. So I showed you 6 different ways to take on Hammerman HQ level 40. Hopefully one of them you're going to be able to do it. You can do this as soon as you unlocked radar number 14 and with low level troops, but the higher the level, a little bit easier it's going to be for you. So guys, that's all I have for you. Hope this helps you, and if it does, please consider giving it a like. Consider smacking a like, subscribing, and leaving a comment. I appreciate it, and so always checking out.